Hi everybody. Alright, here we are. It's time for SHTF. Alright, so here we are. It is September, and here we have our SHTF box. I'm not sure how much this one weighs, but it is heavier than normal. So, alright, so let's do what we do. Flip it to the bottom. For those of you that are new to the channel, hey, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 500. As soon as I hit 500, I'm doing a giveaway. 2 giveaways, actually. So, alright, let's see here. Ooh, my. Where's the card? Card's in the middle this time. Oh. Nice. See some good stuff in there. Alright, so for those of you that don't know, this is the SHTF box. It's budget gear at best. It's fun stuff. You will get some good stuff though. Some of the stuff that you do get is pretty functional and pretty good. Some of the stuff is horrible. Like last month we got this stupid axe. This is terrible. But some of the stuff that we get in, actually, it's functional. It's definitely budget gear. But it's fun. So, alright, anyway. So, there are 3 levels. There is the primary box, which is $19.99 per month. The Pro box, which is $49.99 per month. And the Elite box, which is $89.99 per month. And so basically, if you buy the primary box, you pay $20. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll get the 5 items that are in here. And so you'll pay $19.99 plus shipping, handling, taxes, and all that. But the retail value, and when I say retail value, I always want to caution that that's like MSRP. So that's like what they would normally sell it for. Does that mean that's what it's worth? Of course not. So, but that's what it would normally sell for. And if you get the Pro box, you get everything in the primary box, and then you get 2 additional items, which is the Pro box. That costs $49.99 per month. Those set, the MSRPs, the retail values, those always change. And then in the Elite box, you get the primary box, the Pro box, and finally the Elite box. So you get everything in there. Alright, so we are going to start with our primary box. And let's see here. Let's see if I can find it in here. Yeah. Alright, so we have one of these Lensatic military style compasses. I got one of them floating around here. These are not bad. They're not great, but they're not bad. They're plastic housing. The ones we actually have in the military are metal housing. But it still pretty much does the same thing. It has a rotating bevel. So, yeah. So it does have the rotating bevel. You do have the magnifying the sight glass so that you can line this up, so that you can lock it in, and you can shoot your azimuth. So it works. These work. They're not bad. They're definitely cheap. The MSRP for this is, it says it goes for $9.99. So, and just to keep that in, the ones that we have in the military, they go for like $79. So they're like $70 more. But they're metal. They're really good. These ones are okay. I think these are good if you're just learning how to use a compass, especially a Lensatic compass like this, because if you break it, no big deal. If you lose it, no big deal. If you lose one of the other ones, it's gonna hurt because they're like $80. So, yeah. So we got a military style Lensatic compass, and these ones do work. So I have used the one that we got in the box a couple years ago. So, all right. Moving on to our next item. Let's See if I can find it here. Is this right here? Yep. We have the Wahoo Killer Black. Wait. Is that what this is? It's not the Wahoo Killer Black, but it's actually a little bit better. This is this. Same one. This is Bushmaster Survival. I can see inside here. It still has the emblem, but this is a Bushmaster Survival. This right here is basically a Mora knockoff, and this is a pretty decent. This is as far as the knives go that come in the SHTF boxes. I have found that the ones from Bushmaster Survival are probably the highest quality. I've gotten 4 or 5. I've gotten like 6 from Bushmaster Survival. Only one of them I would say is a real dud. So we did get the kukri style machete. We got again. This is a duplicate. I like it though. I mean it's right here. But then we also got these two bushcraft ones. These are $10.95. These ones are these ones are $10.95 high carbon steel. They hold an edge pretty good. I'm not sure what steel this is, but it's a pretty good knife. It's not bad. The MSRP for that is $12.99. A real Mora will cost you like $15.99 to $22.99 for like the low end ones. Now, it's definitely not a Mora. That's not what I'm saying. But as far as Mora knockoffs go, the Bushmaster Survival, it's a pretty good one. So, but again, I do have that one, so set that one aside. All right, next for $8.99, we have this stupid thing. I've got like 3 or 4 of these. They're okay, but I mean, $8.99 for a single Molly webbing clip? No. They're okay, but you don't need a lot of these. You know, you get 1 or 2 of these. One of these, and you can like hang. You can hang something from here, but $8.99 for that Molly webbing clip. That's kind of all right. All right, next up we got something kind of cool. We'll have to give this one a try. We got waterproof fire starters, odorless, burns completely, lightweight, and storable, non-toxic, and this is a 12-pack. So you got 12 fire starters here. Fire starters are really important. These ones are kind of big, so you could probably cut these into smaller pieces. Odorless, burns, so they're waterproof fire starters. Anything fire starter is pretty good. They said this MSRP is for $8.99. That's pretty good. So that's a pretty good value right there. All right. All right. Next we have something. Oh, here it is. We have this right here. It holds knives. It's your knife display. It's a magnetic knife display. So I might put that on the back wall, so I can just put knives up on it. This right here is okay. This is cool, but it's kind of pointless. That makes sense. This is $11.99. So I mean, this is cool, but I mean, you know what? To be honest, this would be better used in the kitchen. Put your kitchen knives up. So I may talk to my wife. We may do that. That's kind of a blah item. This is almost as bad as the boot horn, whatever we got. That thing last month was terrible. So, but all right, that's it. That's it for your primary September box. $52.95 is total MSRP. Lens-sighted compass, Wahoo. It's not the Wahoo. It's the Bushmaster, which personally I think is the better of the two knives. The Molly webbing clip, the fire starters, and the magnet. All right. Okay, moving on. All right. I think it's this one right here. So, there's this box right here. This is an Undead Apocalypse Chaos Tactical Axe. Boy, that's a mouthful. Let's see what this thing looks like, huh? All right. I mean, it has to be better than the one we got last month. The last month's axe was terrible. So, all right. Okay, yeah. I've seen this one on one of their advertisements. Oh, it even says Z Hunter on it. So, well, I'll give them credit for being showy. That's the blade is sharper than you would expect. It's kind of a weird handle. Not a very good accent. I mean, look, it's just, you got some weird, I don't know what the hell those are up there. This is just weird. Well, like I said, this box is not like I said, you get some like budget, like real gear that's like legit, and then you get like campy stuff like this axe here. Undead Apocalypse. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. I guess it's kind of cool. Whatever. It's got a belt loop or freaking hanging on your backpack on the side. Then you can whack. Fight those zombies off. Okay, yeah, that's kind of goofy, but it's also kind of cool. Like I said, they throw in some fun. Again, this is kind of a fun box. You know, I don't want people to think that stuff's too terribly serious, but all right. Next up, I think it's this right here. This is what was so heavy. So this might actually be pretty good. This is a wood splitter bit set. So from Back 40 Tools. Okay, so the Back 40, I mean, they put out some good stuff. I'm not gonna lie, they have some pretty good tools. They're budget tools, but they're pretty good. All right, so as I'm dropping shit. Wood splitter drill bit set. They're heavy duty. I'm not quite sure. Oh, okay, I see. Hold on. Just a moment here. So, all right, so that's pretty cool. All right, so you get the wood splitter drill, and then you have pretty much you have here, you have 4 bases. So depending on what you're doing, this one is like hexagon. This one is square. This one has like 2 lock-in sides, and this one is your standard drill. So you have like 4 different adapters so that you can use it. So that's pretty cool. That's an alright tool. And there's the top part of the plastics in there, so I'll get that whole thing out. That's pretty, like I said, Back 40 Tools. I mean, yeah, they did give us that sewing machine last month or 2 months ago. Which, yeah, you know, a lot of people, you know, it's useful, but it does need batteries, so it'd be better if it was like crankable, like rechargeable. But these are pretty cool. It's pretty good bits. All right, and those MSRP is $20.98. Oh, this right here, $29.98. So $30 for this zombie apocalypse axe, and then you get the drill best set for $20.98, and that is your Pro Box. So if you get the Pro Box, you would pay $49.99, and the MSRP, the September retail was $103.91, because you would get the first 5 items plus those 2. Right now, going into the Elite Box, which is what we have, and the MSRP for this one is $177.89. So, and it includes everything you got. So if you get it, then you get everything. So first up, we do have a work flashlight, 450 lumens. $300 meters. 18,650 battery. I guess that's MPA. Solar chargeable. So the strong white light, code white light, red and white blue flicker, tail magnet, and a cutter. And it looks like you got a window hammer on it too, window breaker. Alright, so, okay, so now, this is the thing though. If this works, awesome. But they're saying that the MSRP on this is, you can do it micro USB. So yeah, they do USB-C and micro USB. So, but and granted, if this works, if it's pretty heavy. But Apex 9. So that's where you can charge. You can charge it, or you can charge other items. So it is a power bank. So you got the power bank, and it's got like 18,000 milliamps. You do have the light here, and the solar panels, I believe, are inside the light. So it does say solar, right? No. Yeah, it says solar charge. Magnetic suction. Yeah, so it does say solar charge, but it's got to be inside the lights on the side. So, remove before use. There's your red strobe. Didn't it say red and blue? I could be wrong. Red and blue flicker. I didn't see a blue, but... Oh. Oh my. You got a compass. So, hey. And here you got a magnet, so you can hook it up this thing. So it does have a magnet. Here you have like a line cutter, and here you have your window breaker. So it does feel, I mean, it does feel relatively well built. It does seem to have, it has some weight to it. Again, this box was heavier than normal. Let's see here. Color black, aluminum material. Did I see that here? Here it says 450. Here it says 200 lumens. And the side is 150. Battery built in. 2000 mega amp. And then 18,650 battery. 200 meter headlight. 3 to 4 strong, 5 to 6 mid, 5 to 6 strobe. Side white full light, 3 to 4, 5 to 6 half bright. Red side. Slow flash. So there might be some solar panels right there, because I don't think that those do anything. I think it's all right. So there's your fast, your slow. I don't see any blue though, but all right. How much do you think? You're not gonna. You don't want me to tell you. This is terrible. Well, hey, you got a compass though, right? They're saying the MSRP for this is $53.99. So I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no way I would pay. Like, yeah, it's pretty heavy. I mean, it feels like it's well built. I don't know how good this plastic is here. You hear that? I don't know how well I trust that plastic not to snap. Oh, look, it's already loose. Yeah, already a little bit loose. That's all right. Yeah, Apex. No, $53. You're out of your mind. $54 for this. There's no way. That is highway robbery. There's no way. Oh my gosh. I'm glad we didn't pay that. I mean, to be fair, you pay like $10 for it. When you buy it in the box like this, you pay like, well, maybe $11.99. You pay like 11. This cost you like, it cost me like $11, 11, 12. That okay, but they're saying it's 53. No way, that's crazy. Oh well. Anyway, all right. So then the last item, pretty cool. I'm happy with this. We got a little bit bigger. That's the same one, same size. We got another 4-quart canteen. I like this. This one, I like this. I like this canteen a lot. Yeah, I like this canteen. And they're saying this is $19.99. And I mean, I think I saw one like this at Big Five, and I think they were charging about that. But it's a 4-quart canteen. I like this one a lot. I like the canteen I got there. I think it's a pretty good canteen. You know, so you got your 4-quart. So you got your 4-quart, you got your 2-quart, 1 quart, 2 quart. Yeah, so you can carry this one on your belt, carry this one over your shoulder, so you got plenty of water. You don't want to joke around with water. And if you get where you can like fill these up, sanitize them and everything, then you want to be able to have as much water as you can. So that's pretty cool. I think I got that canteen I got that canteen like 2 years ago. So getting a duplicate now, it doesn't even upset me. I don't even have any feelings about that. That's pretty cool. So, all right, so you got the canteen. We got this flashlight. Those are your lead items. And they're $53.99. Get out of here with that. That's horrible. It's a nice flashlight, but I mean, even overpriced, $24.99 overpriced. I would say $15, $16 maybe. If it has a good battery, $15, $16. I bet I can find that for about $15, $16, maybe even less. Yeah, $53.99. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, that's it. That is it for your SHTF box, the Elite box for the month of September. So we got some cool things. We got some, and we got some. So, Bushcraft Survival. This is a decent knife. I'm not saying this is like, oh, this is an awesome knife. But this is a decent knife. This is a good one. It's, like I said, it is this one right here. It is this one. It is a good Mora knockoff. I'm not gonna open that one, but it feels good. It has a nice rubberized handle. No gimping, but I mean, there's kind of gimping on the back of the handle here, but this one is pretty good. Hard plastic case, just like a Mora. It's got a hole in the bottom for the water to drain out. And in fact, it is 1065 carbon steel. 1065 carbon steel. So there you go. It is on the blade. So we got that. So we got a Bushmaster Survival. We got a magnet, cool, whatever. This is good for like kitchen stuff. But this is to display knives. It's kind of one of those things that it's still more useful to me than the boot thing from the other month. Was that last month? I don't know. That was just terrible. It could have been. That was horrible. That was awful. Again, yeah, we got our flashlight here, which is overpriced, way overpriced. And like even on here, it says 450 lumens. But the booklet says 200 lumens, so there's some disconnect there. The drill, that's pretty cool. It's a wood splitting drill, and you can use it in different types of drills. So that's a pretty good tool because truth be told, if you are in a survival situation, you might need to be splitting wood. So this is a cool tool. Of course you have to have a drill for it, but that's what it is. Military style lensatic compass. This is an okay compass. It'll work. This will work. But if you are gonna get a lensatic one, I would recommend getting like a real military one, not this cheap plastic one. This is what it is. These non-toxic fire starters. There's a 12-pack. Those are pretty cool. We'll give one of those a try. It says here, will burn even when wet. Break apart a single stick and divide in half to make a stack of 2 or 3 pieces under loosely stacked kindling or wood. So we'll give that a try. We'll see how well it starts. We'll see if it'll start with a ferro rod. We'll see if you have to have a lighter, match, and all that good stuff. Then, of course, we had our our fun, feel-good zombie apocalypse axe. Undead Apocalypse Chaos Tactical Axe. This thing's so funny. This thing's hilarious. But you know what? As hilarious as this is, I mean, all joking aside, this right here, you can't do much with this one, to be perfectly honest. This one here, you could cut branches with this. If you need to clear branches, you could use this to clear branches. Just because it's got the goofy undead apocalypse on it. It's all fun and games until someone gets bit. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But the handle, I mean the handle feels good. It's a hard plastic. It's not rubber, it's a hard plastic. You know, and you can cut branches with this. So all jokes aside, this actually has, I mean, this has more use than this in a real situation. So that's all I'm saying. It seems to be kind of well built. So we'll try to take off some branches or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's the, oh yeah, and then the canteen. I like the canteen. So all in all, not a horrible month. We've had worse month this year, but we've had better too. So the knife is a good knife. This is cool. This is whatever. This is cool. This is kind of middle of the road. This is what it is. Canteen is good. So, you know, it's not too bad of a month. We've definitely had worse months, but that's it. That is it for your SHTF box for SHTF box for September 2025. So, yep. Titanium spring pick toothpick. Ridiculous. So the okay, yeah, $10 for a compass. For this type of compass, $10, not bad. No, I mean that's an oh should I throw it? That's an okay price. I mean, I'll be honest, it's not bad. $12.99 for this. That's not bad. It's almost as good as a Mora, so I'll give it almost the price of a Mora. Almost $10 for this. No, that's too expensive. Fire starters, 12 of them, less than $1 each. That might be all right. That's not too bad. I'll look and see. They have similar stuff in like Family Dollar and I think Walmart. I'll look and I'll see. You know, but we'll see how well they work too. If they don't work, then they're not worth it. But the knife display magnet, $11.99. Maybe, but it's still pointless. So, I mean, I can't really. Not something I would buy. Okay, $30 for the Undead Apocalypse Tactical Axe. No, not 30. Maybe 15, 16. I mean, you know. There was the $21 for that. Maybe, yeah. That's actually a pretty good item. Then the overpriced flashlight, and then the. But when you think, but really, when push comes to shove, we didn't pay anywhere close to those prices. So, and then that's how they lure you in with these boxes, because, well, this would have normally cost you $30, but you paid $11.25 for it, roughly. So $11.25. Okay, yeah. $11.25 for this. Okay. $11.25 for this. Oh, hell no. But when you reduce the other stuff. Like, $11 for the canteen. And I think they go for about 15, 16. So at the store just out here in town. $11 for this, that's a little bit high. But when you push and pull the prices, it's not bad. All right, that's it. Hey, if this is your first time on the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. If you are subscribed, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, leave me a comment, all that good stuff. Tell me, then this is, would you pay? oh my god, I don't. I'm beyond words. But would you pay $54 for this flashlight? I know the answer for me is absolutely not. Absolutely not. Still, I've gotten worse price flashlights. They Tactical Box, they sent me a flashlight. And it's a good flashlight, but it's like maybe like a $15-$16 flashlight, like comparable, and they said it was like damn near $80, and I'm like, what? It's like cheap plastic. You had to be kidding me. But yeah, that's it. But yeah, and okay, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah. So hey, you know what? Just keep prepping.